In this training, we will be covering matching funds. We'll talk about what this requires, if it applies to your project, and how to stay in compliance. What are matching funds? Matching funds are the designated amount of non-federal dollars or contributions the grantee or subgrantee is required to provide toward a project. First, let's look at cash match. Cash match is a designated amount of non-federal dollars the grantee must use for the project in addition to the grant funds. This includes actual cash spent by the grantee or subgrantee for budgeted costs of the project. Cash match must be spent during the grant award period. Failure to spend the minimum required cash match will reduce the grant fund amount. The cash match in the approved budget may not be used as a matching fund source for any other funding. Next, let's look at in-kind match. In-kind match is a designated amount of non-cash contributions the grantee must use for the project in addition to the grant funds. This includes equipment, materials, supplies, or services applied to the project for budgeted costs of the project. All in-kind match must be assigned a dollar value based on fair market value and appropriate depreciation schedules and appear in the approved budget. The basis for determining the valuation of in-kind match must be documented by the grantee and approved by OIT. The in-kind match must be supplied and spent during the grant award period. Failure to supply and spend the minimum required in-kind match will reduce the amount of grant funds. The in-kind match in the approved budget may not be used as a matching fund source for any other funding. Finally, matching fund requirements are set in the approved budget. Matching funds must follow the same compliance requirements as non-matching funds. Grantees must maintain financial records of all matching funds contributions during the grant award period. This includes the source, the amount, and the date of receipt and expenditure. So, are matching funds required for my project? Yes, for the exception of SLFRF funding. So what do I have to do? Account for the match in the same way you account for all other grant expenses. Record the use of match within your accounting system. Show the match on the request for reimbursement in financial reports. Use the match either before or at the same time as grant dollars. Remember that costs only count as match if they are spent within the period of performance. And finally, contact your OIT grant manager with any questions regarding the match and before you spend any money. Thank you for your time today and your commitment to learning more about the compliance requirements around the Advanced Colorado Broadband programs. Please reach out to us with any questions at advance_cbo@state.co.us.